My mum needed surgery. This was during COVID-19, meaning that it was very different to usual as people was not able to just pop back and forth. I am going to talk about our experiences with the team. I will not be naming the organization we had. Mum contacted the council to tell them what was happening and that we would need 24-hour care for the time Mum was in the hospital and when she came home, as she was not going to be able to do anything. The council was given plenty of notice because as soon as Mum knew that she would be having an op, she contacted them to ask what happens in this case, and they said they would get an agency in to look after us. For the time you need them, just as soon as you have a date, let us know. So that is exactly what we did. We did not hear back from them. They had promised the organization would be able to come and do some shadow shift. The council had not signed the job off until the last minute, meaning that the organization couldn't come to do the shadow shifts that were promised. This was not the organization's fault by any means. They wanted to do the shadow shifts, but as paperwork was not completed by the council, their hands were tied. The organization came the day of Mum going into hospital. They had never met my sister before this. Most of the time it was good. There was sometimes that I just wanted to go to my nanny's or friends to get out of the house. I struggle a little bit because the organization didn't always understand my sister very well, which was not the organization's fault. They tried their hardest. I could not fault them for trying. It was a tough time for us all. We did quite a lot of stuff with them. I had a day out at the zoo. If you know me, I am not the biggest fan of the zoo. We must have gone on the wettest day we could choose, and because it was COVID-19, all the indoor bits were closed to the public. Then to top it off, we might have seen one or two of the animals. Because it was so wet, they were keeping nice and warm and dry inside, unlike us idiots. Ha ha ha. We had some questionable times. Through the time that they were here, it got sorted out quite quickly by the organization. In that time, though, they was very accommodating to us, bearing in mind they did not know us at all before they came. Some things that was quite funny for you. One of the night staff would put the clock in a drawer as they didn't like being able to hear it ticking. Ha ha. We had a team of 6 who, for the weeks we needed them, the organization had decided that because of COVID, the staff we had would only do us and no one else. We had 3 night staff who would take it in turns. Then 3 day staff that would take it in turns. My sister, we tried to keep it as normal as possible due to her not knowing what was happening. We had tried to explain to her what was going to happen. We didn't know how much she understood. Something else funny for you. When the washing was put away, I never even gave it a thought, faced with tears of joy. It was only when Mum came back and started getting clothes out for them. Said one day, "Why have you got your dad's t-shirt and my socks in your bedroom?" Ha ha. They had been put away and they didn't ask where they go, they just put them away for us. Ha ha. I ended up with half of my dad's stuff in my room. Ha ha. They just took over the role of Mum and did everything that Mum would do. They would cook, clean, just generally look after the house. One of the things that we did was there was washing, and we decided as it was a nice day, we would put it on the washing line. Here was our issue with it being a rotary dryer, and I had never done it myself for obvious reasons, because I can't, thank God for FaceTime and Nana, ha ha. We managed to work it out. The usual PAs came on their days they worked that way. It was a little normality for us. The organization didn't need to bath us because the PAs did that with us because they knew us best for that task. Another funny thing for you, especially if you know me. One of the staff said to another, "Why don't you take your nail varnish and your makeup and make Mel up? She will really like that." Ha ha ha. 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 Luckily another staff member from the team heard this and said Mel would hate that. Ha ha ha. Then after Mum started to feel better, if we had everything we needed and I understood that Mum was still unable to do some things, we asked if we could have some time on our own, with the understanding that if we needed anything they would come straight back to us. After a month or two, time that we had without them got longer and longer without them, until they only came to get us up and dressed and would come back to get us ready for bed. This went on for a couple more months. Then Mum decided that she wanted to try to get us up and dressed, so the organization came in a morning and evening to be there in case Mum needed help with anything, or still struggling with anything. This went on for a couple of months again. It was taken day by day and then week by week. It was not rushed at all. We took it at Mum's pace.